Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to send out my notice. Hang on one second here. Let me just send out my notice really quick. I'm getting ahead of myself. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. We're going to do our cute little coffee one. Let me just send this out. It's okay. Most people already are on here, but yeah, this is going to be our fun little coffee one. Maybe I need a little bit more coffee. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, TGIF, guys. We made it. We made it. Yes, we did. Okay. It's a little crazy around here. Sometimes it's crazier than most. I was like, oh, I'm early. I'm ahead of the schedule. It's because I didn't take time to do my fun little notice. So we have these cute little coffee transfers. There's 6 on a sheet. It's a size C transfer. And there we go. I'm getting my notice. It sends me one too, so that I know it worked. Anyways, guys, I made these little signs, and they can be horizontal or vertical. So I just kind of designed this to hold our size C transfers that cut into 6 pieces. Okay, I'm hoping that these will work like for Christmas. I haven't tested this size. This is a good size for me because the way it fits in my laser, how many I can get. Like I can get one full set out of one little sheet of the wood. So I'm trying to make sure that it's easy and makes sense, and I don't have to charge you guys extra because I have to use great big pieces of wood. So anyways, very cute things. Pothead. I love that. I love that. Life begins after coffee. Yeah, it does. I have to have at least 1 cup. What's this one say? I have to put my glasses on. Happy Friday, guys. I like big cups, and I cannot lie. Yeah, I love big cups of coffee. Espresso yourself. So I think one change I'm going to make with this, I'm going to actually cut out the little handle. On mine, I'll just leave it. No big deal. This one I run on coffee, chaos, and cuss words. I really don't, but some people do. Ice baby. So my friend Cindy, when we were in Jamaica, she kind of got me a little hooked on iced coffee. I really had only had iced coffee a couple of times. We had it so much over there. It was so good because, you know, during the middle of the day and you want some caffeine, because I don't drink soda. And she'd just order us iced coffee, and it was so good. Especially Jamaican coffee is wonderful. Anyways, guys, let me go ahead and let me share this to my VIP group. Sorry about the notice not going through before. You know, it's a hot mess Friday. How is everybody? Just say hello if you're out there watching, and I will get this shared over. Let me turn down my volume. It is a hot mess for sure. Hopefully it's going to be a very productive weekend. I have a lot on my agenda, a lot. So we'll see how that goes. You know, I have puppies too. The puppies take a lot of time, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but yeah, I really can't leave because Sophie jumps out. So she jumps out, and the other dogs want in, and you can't let them in, and I can't let her fight with them. So I don't want them tearing each other apart. You know, that would be a really bad thing. Okay, I should be live on both Facebook and YouTube, hopefully. All right. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Happy Friday. Hi, April. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, Stacy. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, Bridget. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hi, Lynn. Good morning, Tina. Oh, you just lost your mom on Tuesday. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. I'm sorry, Teresa. That is one of the hardest things to go through. My mama passed in May last year, and I totally understand. It's just the hardest. So I'm sorry. We will pray for you. Hi, Darlene. How are you? If you're out there watching, just say hello. Kind of did my stuff backwards. I did I was like, oh, I didn't do my notice. Anyways, guys, we're doing the Fun Coffee one. It's cut into 6 pieces. It's a size C transfer. It is super duper cute. I actually have some of these. You know what? I was going to post this. I didn't post it last night. I was really tired. It was one of those nights where I did get a lot of stuff done. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if it uploaded to my thing. Lately things have been uploading pretty quickly to my cloud. Let's see. And of course it didn't last night, but I have patriotic cutouts ready for you guys. Yeah, I do. I have patriotic cutouts ready. And, yeah, let me just show you. Here's my hubby with Sophie. Sophie's been wanting to have more cuddles. Let's see if it will go up. Yeah. Last night she wanted out a lot. She's like, I don't want it. Here's hubby and Sophie's on his lap, and then Stubby's down by his leg, and then Miss Marley's up above. Aren't they just so cute? They're just so sweet. Anyways, I have a lot of cutouts ready for the patriotic stuff. My order is going to be here today. I did overnight shipping. It didn't ship the same day or anything like that, but it did ship yesterday. So my order shows it's going to be here today. Maybe I'll do another Facebook Live this afternoon when it gets here. I'm excited about that. I have stuff cut out already. I have Star Spangled Banner cut out. I have the big flag cut out. I have the great big transfer, the size E transfer cut out for you guys. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And what else did I do? I don't know. Anyways, those are all ready to go. So I'll be posting those on my website, and I'll be posting these on the website. I'll make this into a kit because I have extras of this transfer. Okay, and guess what? I was gonna do the farm one, but the farm one is sold out. So it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. I need to see how many I have because you do it and then everybody wants to order it, and if it's sold out, that's not a good thing. So I needed to see how many's left. Anyways, okay, so we're doing coffee today. You know that I need coffee. I need my coffee. Yes, for sure. So, hi Sandy, hi Tina, hi Deb, my sister, hi Carol, happy Friday, hi Carrie, good morning. I know, isn't she just the sweetest? I just love the puppies. Yeah. Let me see if let me show you another one of a puppy. A puppy. Let's see. Where's a puppy? Oh my goodness, this is the chunky one. Did I ever show you the other day? Maybe. Did I show you this? Probably. I'm not sure. Anyways, let me show you the chunky one. This is Mr. Chunky Butt. Oh, I did show you this. I already showed you, but let's show you again. Okay, so this is the chunky one, and he's just getting bigger and bigger. I actually had to loosen their collars because they're gaining that much weight, which is great. So we love that when puppies gain weight because they need to. They need to be doing that. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Denise. All right, guys, let's get started on this fun coffee project. So I did this so that you could do it both ways. So you can have it up and down. Okay, so we'll do one up and down, and we're gonna do black and white on the frame. So black on the outside, and then the background's gonna be white, and then I'll base coat all the pieces white. But then we'll also throw in some teal and some red. So we're gonna do some red teal. This just comes off like this, okay? So, and then the backer. So let's get all the stuff painted. I know, the puppies are just the sweetest, aren't they? I just love them. I love them to death. But they don't want to be held, they're puppies, and boy, they start squealing. Boy, do they start squealing when you try to hold them. So Melissa's going to come over and see her puppy today. Yes, she is. She has the lime green one. That's her puppy that she wants. She's going to come and visit. Ice baby, espresso yourself. Look at how, oops, that one goes up here. And then this, so on this espresso yourself, the only thing I'm going to do different is I didn't do the handle cutout, and I think I kind of want to do the handle cutout. I got everything else done. It's a lot of work, guys, to trace all these. It really is. So I'm excited, though. I'm excited about the other stuff. Let me show you from here, from my phone, what I did last night. Okay, will it show? There we go. So look at the fireworks one. It's huge. It's huge. So this is a 18 by 24 inch piece of wood. I don't know that I can ship that because it is so big, but I'll have it ready for my shows. Oh, the popsicles. Look at a popsicle garland. Yeah. So a popsicle garland. I got those all cut out. So I can't just do regular. I have to do it. So Chocolate sells the popsicles, so I had to do it different. What else do I have? Where are they? I have lots of. Oh, there's the Star Spangled Banner. Look how cute. So I have those all ready to go. Puppies need to be held. Yeah, they. You know what? It's so funny. I hold them and they squeal. So I don't hold them as much. But yeah, it's probably time. I just kind of wanted to make sure that they're okay with their mama, and I don't want to hold them too much. I didn't want to upset her, but yeah, I definitely need to do that. They're a week old now, so it is time to start holding them more. I hold them like 3 or 4 times a day and make sure that everything's okay with them. For sure. Okay, let me stack all these. Let's get the show on the road. We have to paint all these. I was going to pre-paint last night. I ran out of time. I did. I don't know. Sophie wanted to cuddle. She was in and out of her kennel last night, just wanting to be held. And I'm like, okay, she just jumps out. She jumps out of the kennel. It's actually not a kennel. It's a doggy playpen, and it's a decent sized doggy playpen. And the puppies, they have a nice little home in there. They're gonna have fun once it is time for them to just be running around like crazy. They are going to have a lot of room in there. So, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, this is going to fit all these pieces. And then we're going to put all the smaller pieces, we will put them on a different sheet. Okay, so white for the background, black for this part. These are all going to be white. Let me look at my picture. I don't think anything needs to be black on here because we're going to chalk it in black, teal, and red. Okay, let me grab a sheet. I have to quickly put new tape on this. Sorry, guys. So I love the coffee one. I think it's fun. Like I said, I was going to do the farm one. I still am going to do the farm one, but I needed to go back and count and see how many do I have because, a lot of you guys bought the farm transfer. Who bought the farm transfer? Because I think I have maybe 10 of them. Yeah, it's sold out. It is coming back. We knew that it would sell out, so they had already ordered it. It's probably going to come mid-May with all the other stuff that's coming back. Probably. Okay, gonna get some more tape on here. So I just take my tape. I have a piece that's rolled up in the center, and then I just take a piece of tape and I turn the ends under so that the sticky side is up. Okay, so roll the ends under, and then I can put my pieces of wood right onto here so I'm not having to hold them. Yeah. You got the transfer. I try to be. It is hard. At least I'm not having to bottle feed or dropper feed right now. My struggle with Sophie is that she doesn't want to drink water. It's really the struggle. So her main liquid right now is, her main liquid is beef bone broth, bone broth, and chicken broth. And I have the low sodium, but she is not drinking much water, and she needs to be. She needs to be drinking a lot of water. And then yesterday we had like the very beginning of mastitis. And if you have a dog that's nursing, you're checking them all the time. So I'm really good about that because I dealt with that with Lacey, and it wasn't fun. It was not fun. So she had one. It was either that or a milk duct that was clogged. So I very quickly fixed that. So she had one side that was really hard, and I got the a heat compress on it, and then we got it emptied, and she's doing really good. But yeah, I was a little bit worried. I'm like, oh great, I just stopped everything. I'm like, my work is going to wait. This dog is not waiting. We are dealing with this right now. Okay, let's see. Where's all my other pieces? I feel like I'm missing some pieces. Where are they? There should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there are 6. Darlene. Darlene. Hello. Hello, guys. Okay, so all these are going to be base coated with white. Okay, let's base coat those first. Hi, Pam. How are you? All right, so base coat all these in white. These are all the coffee cutouts. So there are some that Chocator has the cutouts for. So there's some that I can't sell to you. Okay, so same deal as before. I'm going to make this into a kit. There's some of these pieces that I can't sell, but they don't say I can't give them away. So I'm going to make this into a kit, and the pieces that Chocator has that they sell as the cutouts, you're going to get those pieces free from me. Okay, I can't cut out and sell the pieces that they make. Okay, so there's some of these pieces that they make. I'm not sure which ones. Probably the coffee pot, the coffee cup, and the small cup. So I just have to play by the rules. Same thing with the patriotic. There's some of those that they make. So I just have to be careful and do the right thing so I don't get in trouble, because I don't like to be in trouble. Oh, let me put myself up in the corner. All right. Hello. Hello. There we go. There we go, guys. Hi, Lori. How are you? So what transfers do you guys really like from the patriotic release? I love the Star Spangled Batter. That's a size B transfer. That one's going to be super cute. I made that into a little sign. And so I did it 2 different ways. I did it so that it just is hanging and doesn't have any type of a frame around it. And I did it as a frame. And then I also did the big size C flag. I did that 3 different ways, because I was like, okay, well, which is going to be the best way? I love patriotic stuff. I love to take stuff like that to my craft shows because it's going to sell. I know that already. Patriotic always sells for me. And so for some people, it's hard for them to find stuff like that to decorate with. Can you hear the puppies? I think I need to go investigate and see what's going on. Can you hear them? There's probably one of them that is stuck way in the corner. Okay, let me just get my paper towel. Can you guys hear them? They sound like kittens. Sometimes one of them will get stuck in the corner, and she has a hard time getting them out. Let me just dry this so that when I get right back, we will be able to do the second coat. Love the flag with Land of the Free. Yes, because of the Brave. I love that one too. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, is Because of the Brave. I think that's what it's called. So I have that one ready to go. I was getting all the laser files ready last night. Everything traced. It's a lot. And then Chocator did have some files. Here's what I find, guys. I'm really picky about my laser files. No one can do no one does their laser files like I like to have my stuff. I always end up tweaking it in because it's not perfect. Yeah, it's not. So very seldom do I buy a file and I'm able to just use it right away. I almost always have to fix things because for me it needs to be a certain way. So I did buy the digital files that they have. Okay, let me go. Hi, Chris. How are you? Oh, my stars. Yeah. Oh, my star. I love that. I love the patriotic patterns. Okay, hang on a second. I got to go see why the puppies are squawking. And one's probably stuck in a corner. So she was nursing 3, and then the 4th one was stuck behind her food bowl. And it couldn't get past the food bowl. So yeah, I'm glad I went and helped it. You wish Chalk would add fireworks to the Canadian patriotic sign. Yes, that would be great. So here's the thing to do is to make those suggestions in writing to them. Remember the little form that you fill out for suggestions? Let them know, because I know it's hard for them to know what to do for the Canadian transfers. And here's what they also tell us, that 95% of the designers are from the US. 5% of designers and customers, 5% are from Canada. So it's hard for them to do a ton of Canadian ones, just strictly because of the breakdown. It was something like that. 95% are from the US, 5%. It was something close or similar to that. So I understand why they don't do as many. But yes, just let them know what you need, because I know they're very willing to tweak things in. And I know that Julia writes down all those things. She keeps track of that. And if you let them know what you'd like to see, that maybe next year it will actually happen. Sorry, I need a drink. I'm hoping that some of the stuff that I asked for Christmas that we'll actually get. We'll see. I asked for more gingerbread stuff. I said you can never have enough gingerbread stuff for Christmas. Never. The puppies are doing great. They are. So the 4 that are left are just doing wonderful. They are just like I said earlier, Melissa's going to come and see the little one that she picked out. So she was there during delivery, so she gets her choice, and he is doing really good. He actually was the runt for the longest time. He is no longer the runt. He's like number 2 in weight. He's gaining weight. They all are doing so good. They're nursing all the time. She doesn't want to leave them very often, but she is leaving them more than she was. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side, and we're going to keep going. We're doing all the coffee stuff this morning. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hi, Laura. So Lori, just go to the back office and find the form, the suggestion form, and fill it out, and have your other Canadian friends that want all that stuff, have them fill out too, because they don't know those things until you tell them. You know, they're guessing at what would they like. So, okay, black for the outside frame, white for this. Maybe I should do the white first, because I know I'm going to need a second coat on the white. Sorry, I know I should have had this base coated, but because it's not fun to watch paint dry. But I do love chatting with you guys. I do love our time together. It is my favorite time of the day. So yes. Oh my goodness. I have such a mess around my house, guys. It is time for spring cleaning. Do y'all feel that way too? Do y'all have like piles of stuff and you're like, it is time to sort through those piles? I know what's in every pile, but it's time to sort through those piles, and some of that stuff has to go. Well, it's all good stuff. It might just have to go to the next craft show. I do craft shows where they have an area where they sell craft swap. So craft swap is an area of crafter supplies that people no longer need, and they mark it down. So I do a craft show that has all of that in a section. So I'm thinking I need to make sure they're doing it at this one, because this one's coming up in June, it's just next month. You guys, June is next month. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's coming up soon. And can you believe Mother's Day is coming up next weekend? Not this weekend, but the next weekend. It's getting here really quickly. Okay, let me get my first coat on here, and then we'll go to the black, and then we'll dry this. We'll come back and we'll do the second coat of the white. And I'm just doing solid white. I'm not going to do any other things on it. No distressing, nothing. Just doing it all solid. Okay. You're great. Waiting till the 6th to order. So hopefully things don't. No, I don't think they're going to sell out. I think they're going to be fine. The only thing that has sold out is from the last collection was the barn. So I think everything will be just perfect. Okay. Black, I'm going to put some in the little palette dish so I can do this and not make a sloppy mess. So do you guys remember way back when, before the mini buffalo plaid? So I think it might have even been before, or maybe right when all of my Canadian friends came on when we when we added Canada. Maybe it was right then. So we had the little we had the regular buffalo plaid, which was like 1-inch squares approximately, and I was like, we need smaller ones, and they didn't come out with it. They didn't come out with it, and then they had the antique truck, and they had like a little small section of it with the antique truck on the design, and I'm like, you need this in full sheets. And so I kind of started a campaign where I talk to you guys and go, you need to turn this in. You guys need to submit that we need the mini buffalo plaid. And we were doing it like on a weekly basis for a while. And guess what? They got mini buffalo plaid. I always say that was because of us, because of you guys, because of me. Because we just kept bugging them saying, we need mini buffalo plaid. We need mini buffalo plaid. Sometimes the squeaky wheel does get the grease, right? If they don't know what we want, then, they're just they're kind of like throwing darts into the wind. I don't know. They're just like, they're trying to guess. One of the things that we got to do when we were in Jamaica, we got to sit with Julia and talk to her about our wishes and our dislikes. And one of my dislikes that I told her, I really, really, really dislike the chocolate cutouts that feel plasticky. I really dislike them because for me, they don't chalk well. And for me, I don't use wax on them. She's like, well, just use wax. I'm like, I can't. When I use wax and I'm at a craft show and it's 115 degrees outside, then everything gets glossy. My wax melts, gets melty, and it looks bad. She's like, oh, I never thought of that. It's because where they live, it's not going to get that hot, and they're probably not doing craft shows outside where it's going to be that hot. So, anyways, we got to sit with her and tell her things that we liked and things that we didn't like about product, and it was really nice. And she took a lot of notes. She's like, I have all my notes, and I go back through everything. So she really does want us to be a part of choosing the things that she and her team create. She really wants everybody to have their say, and she takes it all into consideration. If enough people ask for the same thing, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. Like the farm scene. We needed that. We needed that farm scene. That is so cool. It's coming. I am working on it. I have cutouts that I'm working on. I did the cutouts and then I'm not really pleased with them. I'm going to go tweak them back in because for me, the layers need to nest with each other. Okay. Let me dry this and I'm going to put a second coat of white. You got got the burn already. Perfect. Yes. Good thing you did because it has sold out, but it'll be back. So things like that, they knew that things like that would sell out. The Father's Day one, keeping it real. Is that what it is? Is it keeping it real? That one sold out like right away. It's coming back. I didn't get extras at that. I just got. Well, one of the reasons I didn't get extras was because it's smaller. It's a size A. And I really wish that it was a size B for kits that I make. I felt like it was too small. Yeah. Okay, I really need this to dry because I need a second coat on this. And then we're going to chalk. You wish the club was more holiday, like when it's that month. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. So make those suggestions. Hi, Doris, my sister. Happy Friday. We're doing coffee themed. We are doing coffee themed today. So these are just the little frames. I'll be bringing in the coffee stuff. Looks like I missed like a little tiny area right there. Okay. And then if there's any areas that I need to clean out, I see like there's some right there that actually needs to be cleaned out. Okay. All right. Second coat's coming up. Yeah. When you have wishes and wants, just fill out that form, because that's how they know what we want. That's how we know they know what we don't like. You can actually submit to them what you dislike or what's not working. You know, there are some things they're tweaking in. And, you know, things that they'll add. They have people that test things. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of their testers. I don't know why, but it's okay. But I know there's some things that are being tested to see how it works, which is great. When we got the new chalk paste, when we got the new creamy dreamy chalk paste, there was a crafter who tested it daily for months to make sure it was going to work. So they have their people. I don't know if they think that I'll tell you guys. I won't tell secrets. Just let me be a tester. So I don't even get the color of the month early. Like there's a couple of people that get it early. I noticed, and I'm like, I'm not on that list anymore. I used to get it early, which was nice because then I could show you guys, because I have a decent amount of people that buy it. I'm not sure what the deciding factor on that is. I don't get anything early anymore. I'm okay. It's okay. I get the club early because I have more than 25 club members. I actually get the club transfer free and early, but it wasn't very early this month. And some of the girls that were supposed to get it early didn't get theirs early. Yeah. I think they're just busy. And the post office too. So the post office is super busy with stuff. They're not getting things out the way they should. Okay, dry this. And then we're going to start chalking. We'll just get this somewhat dry and we'll glue it together so that it can be waiting for us when we're done. Yeah, I think we should glue this together. So we're going to do one horizontal and one vertical. These are just going to glue together, and then we're going to chalk the wood pieces and glue those in. Okay, you can chalk directly on here if you wanted to, but we're going to actually chalk the cutouts and then glue them in. So I want this to be completely dry. Let me feel it. It's not all the way dry. My hand is stuck. Hi Cindy, how are you? We're making the coffee transfer. Let me get this out of here. It needs to be 100% dry so I can glue it together. I'll glue it and I'll tape the ends so it doesn't move. And then while we're chalking everything, it can be drying. Okay, I think that's done. I think it's done. Okay, so let's pull these pieces off. Let's get these glued together. So we have 2 backers and 2 fronters. Oh. And then I saw there's a little area that I need to clean up on all 3. I got some down in the side, so I'm just going to get that off of there. Make sure there's none on the back when you set it down onto your thing, so you're not making a big old mess. Okay, let's move this board, get this board out of the way. Oops, did you see that? I just knocked my chalk paste. You guys, I have a little mess down there. My little my little stir stick jumped out, and yeah, I have a little bit of a mess. Where's my black? Oh, there's my black. So here's the black. Okay. All right, well, I'm a hot mess, literally. Hang on a second while I grab a Clorox wipe. Yeah, let me just clean up my mess. All right, Clorox wipes to the rescue. I actually, my ink mat got black chalk paste all over it. So let me get that off the plastic cover. Yeah, it just jumped. So I knocked it off, and the little thing just jumped. And then down here, down here on this is red chalk paste. One more Clorox wipe to the rescue. It's a hot mess Friday. What else would you expect from me? Yeah. At least the whole jar, it's thick, so it didn't all go out. That would really suck to lose a whole jar of chalk paste. Okay, the little stir stick is all messy. Let's get our stir stick all cleaned up. Yep. All right. What can I say? What can I say? Not much. All right. Okay. And I'm a mess. Let me clean my hands too. And then I don't know what to do, you guys. It's my life. I'm a klutz, and I am messy, and it's okay. That's just me. That's just me. Okay, clean up your mess, Darlene. It is nothing new. This is my life. I'm okay. You guys, do any of you do stupid stuff like that? I almost said a bad word. Stupid stuff like that. Do any of you do that? Probably not live, right? Probably not live. I have so much fun. Yeah. I don't know how I do it either. It's okay though. You know what, guys? It is a-okay. Okay, we're going to put glue on here. Then we're going to put it on there. We'll tape it together. So I'll tape my edges. You have not forgotten about your ice cream yet. Oh, thank you. I saw your message, but I didn't open it. I saw it come through on my phone. Perfect. Yeah. Just wait until we get everything ready for you. Perfect. All right. I know Tara's working on all that stuff. Okay, let me just get this thing off the end. There's like a piece of glue that's stuck on there. I'm going to be working at getting a bunch of stuff cut out this weekend that has just been sitting there that needs to get done. Files that I bought. So I'm going to try to get most of the files cut out. What was that? Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Messages this morning. Hopefully not a scammer. I will have to deal with them when I have some new posts about Chloe. So, I was posting on another page last night, like a lengthy description of everything that happened. Well, we know that someone picked her up. So these are the things that we know for sure. Someone picked her up and they kept her and then they sold her, and that she's been seen in Hopeville. So we know those things. But we don't know who has her. That's the problem. And the people that bought her don't know that she has another family. That's the sad part, is that whoever has her doesn't know that she has another family already. You know, it's just really, it's really a sad thing. So all around, that somebody would do that. It's sad that somebody would keep her. So that was just a message. I saw it coming across my phone. I will deal with it when I'm all done. I'm just going to tape this down so nothing moves. I'm like, I don't want it to be off. I've had it move on me before. And it is not a fun thing. And that was the same person texting me. So they're saying, I saw your post. I really hope you find your dog. If I can help you, which is great. It's a small town there. So it's a small town of 5,000 people. And, you know, I know that whoever has her, we know at this point that whoever has her has no idea. They're not keeping her away from me. They don't know that she has another family. So anyways, those are the things that we know. And when she was seen last, she'd had a haircut. She'd had a haircut and was looking just like herself. They're taking care of her. They're loving her. At least I know that. So we'll see what happens. So that's what that message was. But it has to wait. I have to get this done. You do, but not online. You're messy, but not on Facebook Lives. I'm messy just all the time, guys. I can't help it. It is my life. I am just a messy person. And I own it. I own it. It's okay. I am that way in person at my craft shows. I seriously, I'm one of those that's going to spill things. Yeah. I'm one of those that drops glass bowls and has to vacuum up all the pieces. Oops. And I just dropped the lid for my glue. Of course I did. Hang on. Hold please while I get my lid. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix being a messy, clumsy person. I know that I have to really watch it when I'm on a ladder. I am so careful because I don't want to fall off again. I do not want to be falling off again. It is not a fun thing. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's get this one done. So to me, it's really important to do this part because I'm moving this around. If you're just setting this on your table and it's not moving, then you probably don't have to tape it. But me just taping this for the few minutes is going to ensure that it's not going to move on me, and it's going to be nice and square on the edges. And then I'm also going to get these started, get those glued together. I'll plug in my hot glue gun because I'll have that help me. So I actually have somebody that that thought that they saw her. There was a shaggy looking dog that was running in the streets. I don't think it was her, but I get messages all the time from people. Okay, those are done. So I can set those to the side and those can be drying while we're working on everything else. Let's get this glued together and we'll just keep going. Yes, she is good. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Chipped, yes. She has a microchip. Yeah. So yeah, we still want her back even though somebody's taking good care of her. Absolutely. We still want her back. So you think all the crafters please don't change. Yes. You're looking for a transfer similar to your t-shirt. Do you know if one exists? I don't know, but I love this. I think that there should be one like this. I'm not sure if there is one. This is just a shirt that I saw it on Facebook and bought it. So it's on one of my favorite places that I buy from, and I don't even remember which one. I have several on there, and when things like that pop up, I'm like, I need that. I think they have it this year too. I think this would be great to add something to it. I just don't know what color I would use over it. I think it'd be fun to add Oh My Stars to this one. I wear this shirt probably twice a month. Because I really like it. So yeah, I feel sorry for whoever has her that bought her and is loving on her and is attached to her. It's not fair for them. But she does have another family. She is microchipped. I mean, I've talked about the things that we've learned, and I just know that at some point she's going to get loose and somebody will find her and scan her. Here's the thing that I don't want to happen. I don't want her to get loose and then the other people find her again right away. I would love for her to get loose from them, and a perfect stranger that's honest finds her, takes her, gets the microchip scanned, and it shows that she's been missing and she gets to come home. That's the perfect situation. Okay, let's do some chalking. Let's bring up our pieces of wood that we base coated, our little coffee pieces. Here's all our coffee pieces that we base coated. They are cool, which means that they're not all the way dry. We want them to be all the way dry before we start chalking. So let me just hit them with the heat gun and let's get them completely dry. Hi Karen, how are you? You know, I don't think I could change if I wanted to. I think that I'm just stuck with the way I am, honestly. I really try hard. When I am in the garage on the ladder getting down boxes, I have shelves at the back of the garage that my husband built for me. When I'm getting boxes down from there and I'm on that ladder, I'm really careful because I have accidentally fallen from the ladder. And it's just a short little four steps ladder, and I forgot that there was another. I like stepped off. I missed a step, and I fell, and I landed on his dune buggy tire, like bounced off of it. And that was not fun. That was not a fun thing. Okay, we should probably just get everything lined up. So I want to do this one. I want to do in teal, or we could just start doing it. Maybe we'll just start doing it. I'm going to do this one in teal, and then we can arrange things and see how they're going to look. We're going to do one of the signs are going to be horizontal, one's going to be vertical. So you want a flag transfer that can replace a stripe with a bat. Or a golf club rifle, make a blue line. Oh yeah. So definitely suggest all those things. That is, yeah, for sure. You don't do ladders. You know, I shouldn't do ladders, but I have to do ladders when I'm at my cabin. That's like the worst. Okay, I'm using eggshell blue. Okay, so eggshell blue. I'm doing kind of a retro with eggshell blue and cherry. Yeah, I shouldn't do ladders at all. I do the small step ladders here. I do the great big tall ladders at my cabin to get onto the roof. But I'm always afraid. My legs used to shake, and then I got used to it for a while, and I got too used to it. When I was doing the renovation of the cabin, I was sanding the outside and refinishing it. I had to sand off the old stuff, and I had to be suited up in white hazmat with a respirator because the stuff was toxic because it was old. And it was really hard to do. And I got so comfortable that I walked off the ladder. It was a 10-foot ladder. And then as I'm going off, I like grabbed the ladder and just kind of timbered down really slowly, like in slow motion. But yeah, and it yanked my shoulder. And I hurt for several years. My shoulder hurt as it healed. And I went in and they're like, well, you know, there's really nothing that we can do. So I had to just let it heal on its own. I like big cups and I cannot lie. Okay, I missed here on the corner, so I'm just laying it back down. I don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. And then I'm going to stick my finger right there. Oh, guess what? That center part didn't work. Hang on. Yeah, the center part did not work. If I have to dry it and redo that, I can. Oh, there we go. It fixed. Okay, that is exactly why you don't rip it off like a Band-Aid, because if you have to fix anything, you can just lay it back down. If you can butter toast. I was like, if you can chalk toast. You guys, if you can chalk on toast, you can do this. Oh my goodness. Okay. So sometimes you do have to fix it. Guess what? Why is it doing that? It's like has this area where there's like some dried pieces. Try it again, Darlene. You know what? I'm just going to I'm trying to get this area to go. There we go. And then there's an area here. For some reason, it wasn't going through. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. There we go. Perfect. It looks good. So sometimes you just have to lay it back down. All right. I love that. I like big cups, and I cannot lie. Give me the biggest coffee cup that you have. I will be happy. Your sister and you fell out of the attic when you were 2 and almost. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that is not a good thing, Pam. That's not fun. So I have a friend. Is she on here? Judy Kirk. Judy Kirk, are you on here today? So Judy was working in her garage. Was it in a garage attic? I think it was. And she fell through, you know, there I think there was a floor. She fell through the floor. It was not a good thing. I have a friend that actually fell through the ceiling of his dining room. And he was suspended. They had to call the fire department to get him out of there. How are you, Karen Monko? Happy Friday. Let me go in a little bit closer for you guys. So he was up in the attic working and he slipped. You know how you walk across the rafters and you don't want to step on the where the drywall is? Well, he slipped somehow and he was stuck and he was wedged with his arms like up. His body went through in between and his arms were stuck up there. Yeah, they had to call the fire department. Okay, I'm going to do red. I'm going to do cherry with this one. So I'm kind of going back and forth on my colors. And always make sure that you're peeling before that dries. Okay, so you want to spread your chalk paste and you want to peel it up before it dries on there, guys. Because if it dries on the transfer, that's not a good thing. I love this. I think these are so fun. These are totally my colors too. You know that. Okay, get all that off. Try to get it nice and even so there's no lines in there when you peel that up. All right. We're peeling. Go slow, okay? I usually will go sideways. It's best. You shouldn't go diagonal. Okay, let me just put my fingers there and we're just gonna peel. I love the peel and reveal. Look at how nice and sharp those letters are. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Life begins after coffee. It sure does. It sure does. Okay, and then next, pothead. We're gonna do this one in black. Let's late start to the day. That's okay. You know what? Hey, I would sleep in if I could. I couldn't because puppies were crying. I'm like, okay, which corner are you stuck in? I had to rescue them and then take mama out. There's no rest for the weary. Okay, I'm gonna do this all in black. I'm like, oh, here's black. No, that's paint, Darlene. Don't use paint on there. Use chalk paste. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. I just don't know sometimes, guys. I just don't know. All right, so chalk paste, it spreads so easily with these little squeegees. This is what you want to use. However, I have done, when I first started, I did a class and I forgot my squeegees. So I opened up my wallet and I pulled out all of my gift cards. And we used my gift cards. They had to return them, but we used all my gift cards that were in my wallet. And gift cards work. So if you're in a pinch and you don't have enough squeegees, you can use that. You can also use the little scrapers that you scrape a bowl with when you're making cookies. That works also. Yep. Once upon a time, we were really short on squeegees and people were using whatever they could. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. I love this. Absolutely love how these turn out. It's fabulous. And you know they made these coffee ones just for me. Okay, go back over it, Darlene. I'm like, there's a little stubborn area there. Sometimes you just got to go over it more than once. But it will be fine. Look at that. All right. You really wish you had a coffee bar. I know. I have a coffee area. I don't have a coffee bar, but I have a coffee area. Okay, so there's that. Okay, keep going. All right, so here's, you know what? Let's do the ice cubes, and then we'll go ahead and do the whole cup. We're going to do this one in black also, and then we'll go back. This one we'll do in teal, and we'll do this one in red. Okay, so maybe we should do part of this maybe we'll do this part in teal. This will be all black. Okay, all right, how's that? Do you hear the puppies? They're raising hell out there. I heard them. I heard them. Okay, I said I was going to do the ice cubes first, and then I didn't. Let me just turn it, and let's see which way they go. Did I paint the wrong side? Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me do the ice cubes, and then I'm going to lay down the cup, and hopefully I won't have to wash this transfer. So let's do the little ice cubes first. Oh, they stopped. Mama must have got them in a row. Sometimes she just stands up and she needs to move around. Sometimes she gets hot. Oh, I hear them again. They're like little kittens. I hear it all night. I get up. I sleep out there right close to them. I hear it. I get up. I move them around. I know they need to start doing it on their own. Their eyes will be opening soon. So they are 8 days old. No, let's see. 8 days was yesterday. They're 9 days old today. So soon, I think between 10 and 14 days is when their eyes start opening. So probably this weekend, we're going to have their eyes open and we'll get to see what color their eyes are. That will kind of give me an idea of the, I think, I don't know. I'm waiting on the DNA too. So the DNA is at the lab being processed. Can you hear them? They're raising heck out there. Okay, there we go. I'm like, it's just barely off the edge. It's just barely off the edge. I made it so it's right on the edge. So I need to do better lining this up. I didn't want there to be a big border because I couldn't because of this part. Okay, there we go. All right, you want to work quickly when you have already done part of it with the chalk paste. You want to work quickly unless you put stuff on cabinet. Well, I know it's hard. I have a small space on the bar area to put my coffee stuff, but it gets moved around. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to redo that part. I think I can do that in teal. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm going to grab a detail tool to do the letters right there. Either that or I wait and let it just dry a little bit. Did I get all the way? Hang on. I'm going to make sure I got all the way to the edge. Okay, I think I did. Maybe I should peel it from that side first to make sure. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Look at how cute this is. That's a super cute cup. Now I already have the ice cubes done, so that'll be glued over the top of that. Okay. And then, you know what? Let's do this. Let's wait on the words for a minute. Let's let this dry just a little bit and wait on the words. I'm going to actually go sideways right here and get some of this off so that it's not going to go down onto the words. So see what I'm doing? I'm going to let it dry for a second and then we'll do the words. So we'll just move on to the next one. There's two more. So we'll move on to those. So we'll just set this to the side for a moment. That's this piece right here. And then we have this right here. Hi, Laura Conley. How are you? You know they made this one just for me. Laura said, do you have a squirrel family in the tree outside your office window? There's baby squirrels making crying noises just like my puppies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the puppies are very vocal this morning. They're so sweet. I just love them. Okay, I'm going to do this in red. Yeah, they're very vocal this morning out there. Or should I do this in teal? Okay, question, guys. Should I do the cup? Maybe I should. I have that cup in teal. Maybe I should do this cup in red. Let's do this in teal. Okay, yeah, they're very vocal this morning. They're like, Mom. She's probably sitting in the corner because she's hot. Probably, but I can't have it be too cold for them. That's the problem. And I think I turned off the heating pad. Like I have a heating mat that they were on. So I turned it off because she was panting. She gets hot in there. It's all that body heat from all those little babies. And I know their hormones too. I think it's the same like with humans. I know, it is looking really cute. I can't wait to see it all put together. It's going to be fun. Oh, I needed to plug in my glue gun. Let me do that after this. Okay, so here, just peel it up. I try to go sideways. Sometimes I have to go diagonal to get it loose. This one, it's funny, but it's not me. I have a lot of friends that cuss up a storm. I'm not that person. I run on coffee, chaos, and cuss words. I run on coffee and chaos. Not so much cuss words. That's just not my MO. Okay, let me plug in my glue gun because I'm going to need that. And I know I need more glue sticks because I used all of them. Do you have an Amazon link for to have an Amazon link. What do I need? What for? Tell me for what? What was the Amazon link for? Do I have an Amazon link for what? What was I talking about? Tell me what I was talking about. Or are you talking about somebody else up here? Oh, use those shelves that hang from the cupboard and those little corner shelves. Oh yeah, maybe you're talking about to someone else, and I just can't tell from the messages. Okay, I got my glue gun plugged in. I can't tell on Switcher Studios who you're talking to. If you're talking to me, for Karen shelves, perfect. Okay, sorry, it doesn't show. I'm going to go to my phone. It says I can tell from my phone. There we go. I can tell who you responded to. Okay, perfect. All right, so next, espresso yourself. I'm thinking I should do the cup in black, and we'll do this part in red. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, guys. So it's just funny. I'm just not one to use cuss words. I guess, my dad really didn't. Once in a while, my mom would slip. But my dad, I don't know that I ever really heard him say more than a dozen cuss words my whole life. Honestly, I don't think I did. Okay, so black for the coffee cup, I think. Yeah, I think I should do black. What do you guys think? I'm thinking black. I'm thinking red words and black cup. Is that what you think? Or should I do the opposite? Should I do black words and red cup? Maybe I should do that. Let's do black words and a red cup. All right. That's what I'm going to do. I need to get this out of here. I keep wanting to grab that. And that is not chalk paste. That is paint. Yeah. Send her a picture. Send her a picture. I am so happy that you guys are all friends outside of this little group. I love that this brings us together. It is amazing. I love that being able to creates friends, creates groups. It makes us happy. This makes me happy. I can't wait to see it all done. I won't be keeping this because I don't have room to put these in my kitchen, but I have plenty of customers that do. Okay. You know what, guys? I'm going to peel this up, and then the cup's going to be in red. We are appealing. Look how cute this is. This is so cute. You could just do this part on a t-shirt, espresso yourself. I love that. I think that would be super cute. Boy, those puppies are vocal. It's only going to get worse. Okay, I can see an area that I need to go back over. I'm just going to lay it down. So just make sure you're not ripping it off like a Band-Aid. I am not one. Hey, maybe there's just a little, maybe it's that way. Sometimes they do distressing on things. Oh, there, I got it. Third time's a charm. Espresso yourself. Okay, and then we're going to do a red cup. I love this. And then we'll do red on here. I feel like there's not enough red. Do you think I should do red on this one, or should I do teal? Maybe I should lay things out and we take a look at it and see what I need to do. Because there is a lot of teal. And that is the eggshell blue. So eggshell blue is a retired color that I love. And I probably had 5 jars open in my drawer, and I've been going through them. I've been going through them like crazy. Okay. Make sure you're peeling that before it dries. More red. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I changed my mind. Creators and crafters are a great group. They really are. I just love that. Okay, do these ones in red. I'll do these words in red. Okay, perfect. I think I was a toss-up. I wasn't sure. Okay. Red. I love red and teal. Okay. Just a little bit of chalk paste goes a long way on these transfers. They're really thin. Since they made the change, it doesn't take as much. And I'm glad I let that kind of dry because I don't have to worry about the black. I let that dry, and now I'm not worried about getting chocolate in my peanut butter there. Okay, that's the last thing. We'll dry all these, and then we will we'll take the tape off of our little signs that we made. So we have signs, these are all going on. Ooh, guess what? Look at, I got some on the edge. Yeah, I did. It's okay. I really can't take that off. I'm going to just paint over it. So as far as taking it off, I mean, if I use a Clorox wipe, it's just going to bleed out. Okay, let's dry this. I'll just paint over it with my white, because if I try to use the Clorox wipe, it's going to make a mess. Okay, let's dry everything. Get everything dry before we start assembling, and then we'll see what we want to put where. Can you put your phone closer to the puppies so you can hear them for a minute? I actually can't. I can't take the thing in there. Here's the problem, is that my Switcher Studios part is where it goes through, and that one has to stay in here. When I've gone outside when I've gone outside with my phone part, it doesn't stay connected. So for some reason, they're so cute. They're so I'll put a video on for you though. I'll do a video. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a separate microphone on here. It's all on the Switcher Studio part. Okay, so let me fix this part where I got an oopsie. I'm going to just open up my jar of paint here, and I'm going to use my stylus. Do you know, yesterday my dogs were so naughty. I forgot to open the doggy door. So it was totally my fault. I was doing my Facebook Live, and it was a long one. And I go out, and I walk out there, and they pooped. They pooped on the potty pads, but there was poop, and they had gotten down blankets that were on the couch. All the blankets that were on the couch were on the floor, and then there was towels that were folded on the coffee table there to put in with the puppies, and all that was on the floor. So they had a grand old time when I was on my Facebook Live. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's figure out, how do these go? There we go. That's going to go like that. We're going to take these. This is what we made first. Okay, I wish I could save this, but it's not like I can really roll it back onto the roll, because that's a lot of blue painter's tape. I wonder if I can. I'm like, I'm just going to stick it to here, and then maybe I'll roll it back onto my roll. And then what? Okay, so putting the blue tape on it just makes it stay so it doesn't move on me. I didn't want it to move as I'm moving stuff around and I'm bumping things. I didn't want this to be like off, as far as I wanted it to all stay flush and square. Yeah, I wanted it all to be the way it needed to be. I'm just putting all these pieces onto my side. Maybe I'll roll them back onto their thing, because all they did was hold this in place. So this is what all these are going into. You can also use, we have our little 5-inch squares. Is it 5-inch squares? Yeah, our little 5-inch box frames. The box frames, I'll show you Chocolatore's picture. They use the box frames, and it looks really cute. But I did not want to use 6 box frames. Look at how cute that is. So they did something. This is Chocolatore's picture from their website. Okay, and that's super cute. I love that. You hang used painters the inside. Oh yeah, so you can reuse it. That's smart. Yeah, that's smart. So I'm going to probably roll it back on there. Okay, let me figure out. So I want one across, and then I'm going to do one up and down. So let me just kind of move things. This is the one that's going to be up and down. And then let me just go out. So I wanted to have, let's see, I think it was like this. I had it all laid out. Okay, so those go together like that. Okay, and then I thought this one like this, and then espresso yourself, and then iced coffee. What do you guys think? I think those look good like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to glue everything on, and then we'll put the hangers on the back. Okay. So let's do this. Let's use a little bit of hot glue so that everything stays right away. So let me get my hot glue up here. Here's my little thing. Use toilet paper rolls for your tape. You'll lose part. Oh yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah. I could go dig some out. As I go digging through my trash in there, huh? I'm going to use just a drop of hot glue in the center so that it stays right away, because we're going to be flipping these over and putting the hangers on the back. Okay, so I made these little sawtooth hangers. You can use ones that you buy. This will come with it. So I'm going to make kits, you guys. I'm going to make kits for you guys. Okay, that's going to go. And I want to kind of center it. So I want to make sure that before I lay it down, that it's kind of centered right there. Press it down, bring on it a little bit so that it stays perfect. Perfect. Okay, same with this. All right. Here we go. It's starting to take shape. I know it was a long time getting there, okay? But sometimes projects need to take time like that. And we need to visit anyways, right? It's Friday. So tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow I'll be on in the late afternoon. I'm on like 4 o'clock-ish. Okay. And then the next weekend we are doing our chalkathon. Okay. So the next weekend we're doing our chalkathon. I think, did I move things? No, I didn't move things around. It's okay. Okay. Will these stand on a shelf or do you have to hang? You could lean them on a shelf. If you wanted to lean them on a shelf, you could lean it. They're not going to stand because they're not thick enough to just stand. So you could put a stand on the back. So that's something that if you wanted them to stand, you know, the little stander things that I put on the back, the little things that so they lean, you could ask me for those. So if you would rather have it just lean, you know, the thing we put on the word stander yesterday, we can do that. I love this. Look at that. That is so great. Isn't that fun? So we could put a stander on the back. I'm going to hang these. I'm going to have these at my craft show. I'm going to hang them. So we're going to put our little sawtooth hangers. But yeah, you could ask that for you. Oh yeah, the towers, you could use an easel. Yeah. But the little Jenga blocks that come from Dollar Tree, those work too. That's what Karen's talking about, the little blocks. Yeah, those will work. But I do have the little angled standers that if you wanted those instead of the sawtooth hanger, you just tell me. Just let me know. Okay, let me make sure the top and the bottom. Okay, so yep, that's right. I was like, okay, now I forgot. Is that the top or is that the bottom? Okay, so there's just a little bit of hot glue so that it just will stay right away. That's the only reason I'm doing that. If you're doing this, you don't need to add the hot glue because you're not going to have to flip it over. Like I'm going to be flipping it right over to show you guys. So that's why I'm putting the hot glue, and the hot glue will hold it right away. Okay. So for you guys, you don't have to use the hot glue unless you want to. I just do it so that it doesn't move on me, because you don't want it to be uneven. And there's a little bit of glue that comes out on the top. So I'm just getting that off with my finger. So this will just hang. It's a sawtooth hanger. It'll hang at my craft show. So that one's done. That one's done. Okay, now we'll do this one. Okay, so espresso yourself. I think this is cute like this. I like it just like that. Okay. How are you, Kimberly? Oh, you had to get x-rays this morning. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. Did you break something? Or are they other x-rays like of your belly or something like that? You don't have to tell us. You don't have to tell us, but I hope you're okay. I hope you didn't fall or anything. We were talking about falling because I'm one of those people. I am a person that I'm clumsy. I do fall. Okay, hopefully that's enough room for the cup. All right. They made this for me, you know. There's like a lot of coffee lovers in Chocolate Tour, but they made this just for me. I know they did. All right. Oh, prayers. Yes, yes. We will be praying for you. I hope everything goes well. Interviews can really be, oh my gosh, nerve-wracking. I think that's the word I want to use. Stressful, nerve-wracking, make you want to throw up, but you got this. Just remember to be yourself, and if you think that you're going to forget little things, take a notebook with with a little cheat sheet. If you feel like there's important things that you might forget, I'm just gonna put it on here. Take a little notebook with all those important things. You know, the thing that I struggled with, I would meet people and I go, what was their name? I struggle with names. Anybody else struggle with names? You meet somebody and 2 seconds later you're like, what was their name? I don't know how to fix that, because I actually tried to learn how to memorize names and the way that and they associate them with people and things, you know. No. I just honestly, I honestly can't. I have lived in this neighborhood forever, and I still routinely forget some of my neighbors' names. Yes. It's sad. It's sad. But I have a really hard time with names. Okay. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. You're that way with names too? Never remember names. It is a struggle. I feel like okay, so that's a reason at my craft shows, if you were to come to my craft shows, you will see that all my crafters have a name tag on them. Every one of my crafters has to wear a name tag. Not just for the customers, it's for Darlene too. Because even though I've known them forever, there's times when you're just like, what was your name? You just have, I struggle. Okay. All right. That looks great. Look at that. Look at that. Will you look at that? Okay. Gonna flip it over. And gonna put these at the top. I think it's gonna be fabulous. I'm excited. I think these are gonna sell like right away at the craft show. I could probably make a dozen of these. People love their coffee. Okay, so this is going at the top. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue and get these in place. And then I'll look at comments. I see comments coming in. Is there an easy way to remember names? Because I just am not good. I'm just not. And there's some people that are. There are some people, they must have like a photographic memory and they just remember all of that. I don't know how they do it, but I tell you, I admire people that are able to remember everybody's names. There must be a trick to it. Okay, there we go. So those are all ready to go to my craft show. I think they will sell really, really fast. They're super cute. Totally made for me, but I have no place in my kitchen. I could probably make 1 or 2. I might just make, like I said, these fit perfectly on the 5x5 Chocolate Tour little frames. So the little box frames. So maybe I'll make some for myself, or I'll make some kits and take them to the craft shows. So, and sell the little kits. That might be fun. But I could put like 1 or 2 by my stuff. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hold these up. I think they're great. I think they're fabulous. All right, we're done. Yay, that was a fun project. I love it. I know it's kind of hard to see that one, this center one, but it does show up. It does show up in person. Let me just get a little bit closer for you guys. There you go. There you go. All right. How many kits are you making? I think I have 10. I think I have enough for 10 kits. So I'll make 10 kits. A lot of people already purchased this, so they won't be buying it. But yes, yeah, I think I'll have 10 kits available. I have to go and count. I can't remember how many transfers I got. But you can always buy the transfers from Chocateur and then purchase the wood pieces. I'll post the wood pieces on the website. I haven't done any of that yet, so just give me some time. Let me get my Friday started. I have puppies to attend to out there. All right. Let me see if there's any comments that I need to answer, questions or anything. I love you guys. You remember faces but forget names. Yeah, it's hard. It's totally that way. I'm like, yeah, when you go to my craft shows, you will always see my crafters will be wearing a name tag. That's as much for me as for customers. All right, guys, I love these. I think they turned out fabulous. I'm excited to take them to my show.